As a wounded empath, I always thought my job was to fix the other person. If my friends was coming to me with a problem, I always gave my opinion. If my relationship, my partner was having problems, I always wanted to be the Bob the Builder, the fix it. I wanted to be the person with the solution. I wanted to be needed. I always stuck my 2 cents in, even when it wasn't X, because I felt like I wanted to carry the weight of their pain. I wanted to help out. I wanted to be validated through them needing me for a reason. But once I got into my healed feminine energy, I realized the best thing that I can do for a friend is be present. The best thing that you could do for a partner is be present. Just because you have a little bit of knowledge of how the spiritual world works does not mean that that person needs to hear that message at that time. Life is life, and people need to live life as they see fit. The way that we got to our spiritual awakening is through trials and tribulations and things that we have done that redirected us on another path. So if you're always trying to stop another person from living their path, their dreams, their play out their comic roles or play out their dharma or whatever they need to play out in life, even your children, especially your children, you can guide people, but when they are adults, you only guide when guidance is X. If not, you just allow that person to be who they are and learn the lessons in life that's going to shape them to be the person that they need to be for themselves. Your job as a healed empath is just to hold space, is just to be there, is just to say, I hear you. You don't have to agree with the person. Just acknowledge that you know that they are human and them themselves are also walking their path. And they don't need you to explain every single step of the path that they are going down because we really don't know. So being present with a friend, a family, a coworker, a spouse, and even your adult children will give them space for their own healing. I know me as an empath, I didn't understand this because my self worth was built on how other people needed me, how they perceived me. I overstepped my boundaries and I tired myself out trying to help other people. It is not the people's fault. A lot of these people didn't ask me to help them. I just volunteered my services because I thought I knew something that nobody else knew. And that wasn't true. I myself was seeking something from these people. So every time a person say, "Well, I did this for this person and I did that for this person and look how they treated me in return." Ask yourself, did that person ask for their help? Did that person need their help? And if they did ask or need for their help or advice, did you give it out the kindness of your heart or did you give it thinking that you was going to get something in return? Then you yourself is selfish because if I'm giving you something and then later on I turn around and say, see, look what I did for you, and you turn around and did this for me, that means myself was in my selfish taking state at the time. That means that I myself was not giving out of the love that I had for that person or the love that I had for myself. So you have to watch that as a empath. If you're not already on a healing journey, you will. Empaths kind of trickle their way down to like a awakening, so to say, because empaths always think something is wrong. You always think something is wrong with the other person, so that means you always think something is wrong with you. Maybe life just gives you lessons that you need to learn. Maybe nothing is wrong with you. Maybe you don't need to heal. Maybe the healing itself is realizing that you are happy, whole, complete. Nothing is wrong with you right now, how you are in the present moment. But when you always trying to look to the future to heal something, that's kind of like not being comfortable in your own skin. And I know as an empath, I was spiritually seeking for years on top of years on top of years because I knew that I was going to be able to crack the code one day of what is wrong with me. And one day I just reached a point in my awakening where it just popped in my head and just was like, just stop, just stop. And then a question I asked myself, so if I stop, how can I get healed? How can I receive the things that I tried to manifest?